16 important minutes from Deuce McBride, especially on the defensive end. He was a plus 15 on the night. Did a good job of slowing the Lakers offense down. That ball pressure doesn't allow Schroeder to get across half court until 17 seconds on the shot clock. So that really puts the offense behind the eight ball. Then we have Deuce on the top, digging down to cut off that middle drive, and then a nice short closeout to Schroeder. You don't want to close on him too hard because the drive is obviously going to be the more effective part of his game, forcing the contested three-point attempt. Good work by Deuce to be aware of the tendencies of the player he's guarding. And then we have a Deuce here on the defensive end fighting over the top of that screen one time and then fighting through another one and then getting back and getting a nice tip on that ball, leading to an RJ Barrett transition opportunity. And then here he does another nice job of getting through this Gabriel screen and then coming into the play and getting a really good contest on that Schroeder mid-range opportunity. And then here's where that 6'8", 6'9" wingspan can really impact on the defensive end. Great use of that length to tip that ball, and then he gets himself a dunk on the other end. Just an impactful defensive game from the moment he stepped on the court. And then in the second half, here's an interesting play where Hartenstein is going to be in a drop, so typically you want to go over that screen, but I don't mind him allowing Schroeder this much room from that spot on the top of the key. I'm not worried about that jump shot, and then he gets back in the play and a nice switch with Josh Hart, forcing the bad miss, and that ball goes into the first row. And then more Deuce McBride defense here. He's going to get screened off, but watch how he never panics. And as soon as that ball goes to Schroeder in that far corner, he spins off, gets a great contest, forcing Schroeder to get that ball on the floor, and then it's going to force the heave as the shot clock is running down. And then here's where fighting through all those screens impacts the screener as Gabriel gets that elbow a little bit too high, forcing the offensive foul. And then mismatch against Hachimura, but he's physical, forcing the pass out. And then I love how he and Josh Hart, they get this switch action here, which gets Hart back onto Hachimura. Hart is obviously the guy you want down low, and with a good defense by Hartenstein, forcing this Anthony Davis tough shot with a shot clock running down, you have Josh Hart able to secure that rebound.